Overwatch 2. Everyone loves Overwatch 2. Said nobody. Okay. Overwatch 2. Guys like what we do here. We cover news stories, have conversations, go back and forth with you guys in chat, have a good time. If you like it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to go above and beyond that, become a member as little as $5. Okay. So Overwatch 2 prepares to share groundbreaking PvP gameplay changes. And players can't decide whether this means they're getting 6v6 back or skill trees. Okay. These people, I feel sorry for Overwatch. I feel sorry for Overwatch players, fans. I do. My heart goes out to you because you loved Overwatch, right? You loved Overwatch. Okay. And you thought that Blizzard was going to tell you that it's all happening in Overwatch 2. We're going to have that PvE that you're doing. Yeah. And you're like, yeah, we're getting it. Woo. We're like, yeah. Everyone's cheering. They're like, yeah. All right. And then none of it happened. None of it happened. They lied to you straight to your face. Right? You're like the Rockstar fans right now, waiting for the trailer to drop. Yep. Oh, I like it, Kylo. I like it. The Rockstar trailer will release at 1:30. Today is 1:30. I like it. I like the. All right, so they don't know if the skill trees are coming or if it's a PvP update. It says things have been a little quiet for Overwatch 2 over the last couple of months. Despite having the 14th season, releasing to new mythic weapons and hero skins, and hosting a couple of 6v6 tests, it hasn't really been able to compete with the hype surrounding Marvel Rivals. But apparently Blizzard has an ace up their sleeve. Is it called game development? Is it called game development? Okay. In 2025, Overwatch 2 is going to pack with groundbreaking changes, to PvP experience, and it will be unlikely anything you've ever seen before. I love this. You know what? Overwatch fans, you could write a letter to NetEase and say, thank you, NetEase, for making Marvel Rivals. Because you made Marvel Rivals, Overwatch and Blizzard is finally getting off their asses, and they're actually going to compete. Okay? But I love the terminology. I love the terminology, right? Groundbreaking. It's going to be the groundbreaking change to PvP experience that we've ever, unlikely anything you've ever seen before. I love what does that mean? Okay. But it's going to take more than a blog or developer update to let you know what they have coming this year. Now, Blizzard is planning to host a live stream event on February 12th on its YouTube and Twitch channel. You better hope that that GTA doesn't drop a trailer on that day, Overwatch. I'm just saying. Okay. Spotlight in this, and there's also show off some new heroes, maps, and more content they'll be releasing over the rest of the year. If you tune into the stream, you'll also be able to pick up Lucio's Cyber DJ's legendary skin, and it's also exclusive drop, but you'll also have to watch an hour of the creator's streams before you can claim this prize. Wouldn't it be hilarious? How funny would it be, chat, if Blizzard comes out and announces heroes, but they add more than one hero in a season? Man, would that be good, right? I would laugh my ass off, because you have to know then, as an Overwatch fan, as a gamer, as a person that loves Blizzard games, you would be like, why didn't you do this before the Marvel Rivals came out? Because competition makes business better. Okay, because of Marvel Rivals, Overwatch might actually do something now. Okay, so it says groundbreaking PvP gameplay changes coming. Watch Overwatch 2 Spotlight on February 12th, unless the GTA trailer drops on the same day. Okay. Overwatch 2 players are already trying to theorize. Here we go. Get in line with the Rockstar guys. That it would mean, despite Blizzard teasing that the new features are unlikely anything you've seen before, some people still think that it could mean a 6v6. We finally make it an official comeback. Why would it be like something you've never seen before, 6v6, which was in Overwatch before, is coming back, and that's something you've never seen before? Is that because they're play on words, because it was in Overwatch 2 and they didn't have 6v6? That'd be stupid as hell. Okay? It was the best Overwatch since the sequel came out, and actually had a good time. Last year, Blizzard announced that Overwatch 2 would be getting some 6v6 tests. Okay, Overwatch 2 game director Aaron Keller even said it depends on the results of the test. The 6v6 could become a viable option for Overwatch 2's future. Yeah. Well, let me tell you what he's actually telling you. What actual Aaron here is saying is that, yeah, it's a viable option because we have to compete with Marvel Rivals now, and if we don't have 6v6, well then we're fucked. So yeah, we have to make this a viable product, a viable option. Okay. We would reflect carefully on the learnings from whatever tests we run to explore how best give players what's been asked for, Keller says. Whether it's world of 5v5 or 6v6 or even both, it's for the future of us to figure out. Okay, so it's possible that 6v6 has a shot, especially as Blizzard announced that the limited time tests were so popular, it decided to extend them so players could enjoy it even longer. Oh, thank you so much for doing us so many favors. Okay. What he's actually saying here, so it's possible. No, it is. You're going to make 6v6 because you have to compete. Okay? So while I wouldn't say it's an announcement concerning 6v6, it's out of the question for a live stream, I think it would be preferred us to get something on the ballpark of talented system. Okay? Way back when Blizzard was promising a whole lot host of a new traits and features of Overwatch 2 release, one of the new concepts included skill trees and hero traits, as well as new role passives. Okay, one of the presentations at Blizzard 2021 even showed off a new system that would let players evolve hero abilities through a skill tree into a new diverse traits. Now, quote, the talent system really deep and rich, so rich and deep that they got rid of it. Keller said during BlizzCon 2021, every single hero has different trees. You may open up Soldier 76 tree as you're leveling and picking new talents, and you're starting to feel your hero change. Well, wouldn't this be funny? Let's just say that Overwatch, and again, my theory is that Overwatch was working on this, and we know that Marvel Rivals was working about 4 to 5 years to get where it is today. Okay, I feel that Overwatch knew what NetEase was working on, and they decided to change and focus on making the changes they need to make to compete against PvP stuff, right? Because now they actually have a competitor. So they dropped the PvE stuff. Now they're going back to the 6v6, so now they can compete, right? They're probably going to add more heroes than they probably wanted to get those out, okay? Then on top of that, I feel like they are going to put this skill system in, but it doesn't matter if they do. Because there's a competitor now, okay? Marvel Rivals will see what they do, and they'll turn around it faster. Okay, they'll turn around it faster and then make the same skill type of stuff, because we know they're not afraid to just rip it out of that game and put it and make it their own in Marvel. Okay, we know that's a thing. Okay, so I think if they do come out with the skill trees and the PvE, that's great for Overwatch because that's what they promised, right? It says that's what we promised back in 2021. Okay, but if they do come out with a single player skill tree or some sort of PvE event type of stuff, Marvel Rivals just rip that out of there and make it into their own, and it'll do better over there. Why? Because fundamentally, people like those characters better than the characters you're making over on Overwatch. Okay? So it says, while this idea would ladder alongside promise of PvE, we did get a taste of what it would be like via year's Junkenstein's event. This offered players a new game mode that introduced a new skill tree and select number of heroes. It was a ton of fun, and I loved how it could also customize a hero's abilities and suit different fights and team styles. I would also love to see incorporate Overwatch 2 more seriously, even if it's only through a recruiting arcade mode. Whatever these big changes turn out to be, I really hope that it's also significant as Blizzard is hinted at them at being Overwatch 2 needs to adapt and evolve, and if it's to compete against some other big releases like Marvel Rivals, which has managed to pull in a ton of players, including my friends and I, away from Overwatch 2. That's right. You need competition. If you don't have competition, you get stale. If it gets stale, they do what they want, right? So again, start typing away. Thanks, NetEase. Thanks, Marvel, for making Marvel Rivals, because now Overwatch is probably, maybe, not sure, maybe they'll actually do something for the player base. But I honestly think that Blizzard is ready to hold its own against some of the newer editions of the hero shooter genre. I got sent a survey to complete recently. It says, while I did kind of feel like clinging on to X asking me where we all went wrong, it was also seemed like Blizzard was serious about taking a response on the board and using them to get better feeling of community sentiment. Well, of course, they sat back. They were like, "Oh man, all that money we're making from Overwatch, yeah, let's just make Overwatch 2. We'll make more money, and then we'll just sell the stuff like that. That's cool, right? Yeah." They're like, "Huh? What is that? That's a game just like ours? Those bastards stole it from us. And now they're like, now we got to go back to work. That's what's happening right now. Basically, Blizzard is the American government, right? That wasn't working at sitting home with the little mouse clickers. And now they have to go back to work to compete in the gaming space. Okay. So while it's also better than we get hopes up too high about the upcoming live stream, I'm going to get into it with a little bit of a hope of Overwatch 2 is kicking things up in the gear, and we won't just go out lying down. Hopefully that's what they do. Hopefully they actually come in with the 6v6 again, which I think they will. I hope they come in with the PvE game mode, which I think they should do. They should stick to what they said originally, which was promising a PvE game mode that their consumers asked for years. 4 years. And they came out in 2021 and promised to do this, and then they broke that promise. Well, now here you are. Not until your basically livelihood is on the ropes here, okay? Where you're going to now have an actual competition and you're losing, hemorrhaging players left and right, and you're like, it's just a fling. It's not being a fling. More and more people are flying over to Marvel Rivals. Less and less people are playing. You have like a 67% drop or whatever it is, okay, for Overwatch. You're in a death spiral right now, and you got to pull out of it, right? But these are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments section down below. What do you think about Overwatch 2? Do you think this is good news? Do you think this is bad news? Do you think this is just a Hail Mary that, well, they have to do this, otherwise they're done? Let me know in the comment section down below. Please make sure you share, like, subscribe, and if you like what I do here, check out some of our other videos. Thanks for watching.